Damn clean ass whistle. Get some liquor, ooh, ooh. Stepping out tonight. Heard my favorite song, so now I'm in my zone. Sip a couple drinks and now we carry on. Just the way I do my thing in the city of ooh, forever swing. What's going on, Serena Scott? Pearl Day tea time. Oh, Pearl tea time. Pearly Day tea time with Kish. Ella, what's up? Empress Rain. Royal Blue. I ain't even gonna make no joke about that, about the poll. I ain't even gonna make no joke today. I'm gonna be good. Nicole Washington. Miss Ward, what it is? Sensei. Hiya. Fagan. Cassandra Reed, what's up? Divine Nubian Goddess, what it is? Queen Beijing, you know what it is. Rose E. Tamiko. Hey, I'm calling you, dude. I'm calling old boy today to do the cards today for me. So I'm gonna see if he's gonna get me right. Hey, she Goddess, what's up? Miss Nora Lay. Dual Divine Goddess Jane. Coco Chantel. Everything you say with Coco in front of it seems like you, if it's a name, you have to speak French with the bitch for some odd reason. Coco Chantel. It just, I guess that damn perfume, Coco Chanel, just make you want to speak French. Sound with a French accent. Emmy Wilder. Ms. T. Queen 68. Thanks for not making poor jokes. Y'all gonna leave my jokes alone. I should have been a goddamn comedian. Sanilla Rogers. Yes, you did. You said good morning, Sanilla Rogers. I was getting to you. Don't come and beat me up. You know. I better me. I better me. I better you. Those are good morning jokes. Coco Chantel, not. Morning tribe. Hey, Von B. Sharita W, what's up? Pleasure, the gifted goddess. What's going on? How you doing? Dee Dee, where Dexter at? All right, that's enough corny jokes this morning, y'all. That's enough. Y'all know my childhood was lit. If I could talk corniness. Everybody, what's going on? The unique, beautiful. I don't know. I need my glass. Hey, y'all, the Barry eyes starting to rough up now. I had to read my paper last night with my glasses. I should have brought him here to read the damn comment. I'm gonna, next month I'll be 44. The eyes get to going. As long as God keep everything else flowing, I'm all right. I got some glasses for that other stuff, but Lord have mercy. Oh joy. Oh, unique butterfly. Oh my God, I was saying the unique beautiful. Y'all see how the brain work? It just put words together, and the lady calling herself butterfly, I'm sitting up here calling herself the unique beautiful. Lord have mercy. It's like when you read something with that little thing they put on Facebook or something, where you have the numbers in it and the letters too, and so on backwards, and your brain still read it. I just put some shit together and just said something. I'm calling the lady the wrong name all this goddamn time. Y'all forgive me. JC the Goddess. Royal Blue. I'm seasoned. I'm gonna be distinguished when I get this gray patch right here. The older I get, that's what I'm praying for. I get the gray patches right here. So when my hair grow out and shit, I grow my dreads, it's gonna be just like this. And y'all gonna be like, yeah, that's a cool vampire looking nigga though. And I'm gonna be like, yup. With some tight clothes on too. I'm gonna be a 70-year-old man, clothes so motherfucking tight. That's all gonna be holding the muscles up, them tight ass clothes. Damn right it is. What's up, Robin? You know it. And I'm gonna go and whoop Blade motherfucking ass for fucking up all them vampires. Blade gonna have to see me, bitch. Everybody, what's going on? So, this morning, right, I want to talk about an ancestor that came to me last night. And before I get into talking about the ancestor, you know I want to share stories and I like to be transparent. And it was the craziest thing. So I'm gonna share a dream I had, which when I woke up 4 day this morning, it it kind of made me realize something. So I'm laying down sleep and everything because I've been trying to reserve my energy in various ways. I always make up words, I know. So, so I've been trying to reserve my energy in various ways, not doing too much, not doing too much spiritual stuff, relaxing, getting the pressure under control. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Because things got out of hand. I've been sterilizing my house, changing things around, just shifting the energy like Spirit told me to do a month ago. So it's been a month process, but a slow moving process. So I had to ask myself, why are they asking me to make so many changes in my personality? Why are they asking me to make so many changes in my household? Why are they asking me to make so many changes just with the stuff I have laying around my house? So then it came to me in a dream, because for a month I've been doing this. So it finally came to me in a dream last night, you know. And the dream went like this. Y'all, this mean I didn't sleep last night. This mean I didn't sleep last night. I just got up and threw on this motherfucking shirt to look pretty on camera, but I did not sleep good last night. So the dream went like this. I'm driving around town in a one of them old vans that you know how you put the mural on it. How the old head used to have a mural on it. You open the bitch up, it had it had a carpet and teddy bears and shit around, and it was just a decked out, smooth ass van. So I'm driving around in this van, but I'm driving around in this van with about myself, a dude that's a male driver, some white woman. I don't know why she was there, other than what she did in the dream, and because nobody spoke to her, and it was like it's like two or three more sisters, black girls, and I'm like, so me, another guy, and about 3 or 4 women. We're driving around in this van, but as we're driving around in this van, we're searching for items. We're searching for scraps. We're searching for items, but not like food or anything like that. We're searching for magical items. We're going around town like, oh, there's an abandoned house. Let's raid that bitch and see what we can find. So, as we're driving around and the guy he pulls over, the white sister get out the car and she goes over there into the building. As she goes over there into the building, I'm looking around and I'm like, do you not see all the motherfucking snakes over there, lady? Why are you going in that building? We cannot get in that building. And she was like, oh, it's okay. They won't bother me. Well, I'm like, bitch, you have at it. You know, in the dream, I'm a savage, y'all. I'm not this nice Baron. So I'm like, shit, bitch, you have at it. So I'm sitting over here chilling, you know, so y'all know I like Baron like his cutlery. So I done went and got my knife in my hand in the dream. That's why I got it with me now, because I went to the shelf and pulled it off. So I'm sitting up there like, I hope this bitch don't bring one of them snakes back, because boy, I don't like snakes. I said, oh my God. I said, I'm going to cut her. I said, I'm going to cut her so good and deep, boy. She going to hate herself. So the white chick goes over there in the building and start gathering up the snakes. Big ass snakes too. Boom, putting them on top of each other. Boom, putting them on top of each other. Putting them in boxes. Putting them in barrels. I'm over there on the side of the road like, oh, this big crazy. Ah! I'm like, I told her, hey man, they got to ride out in the back. I'm getting in the front seat moving forward. She got to stay in the back by the back door because it be touch snakes. So I'm all fucked up like that, and she just, boom. Look at that, I'm rubbing on my arm thinking I just hit this motherfucking cord here. I thought, shit, ah! So I'm like, mm-mm. So after she done gathered up all the snakes, she was like, come on, the house clear. And I'm like, no. And then she stood in front of her, like all the snakes she done put in these barrels and bags and then stacked and tied and twisted on each other. There was one giant, big ass, brownish, blackish snake just sitting there, had this motherfucking beard like a pit bull, right? And it's sitting there and it's just behind her looking past her at me. And she's like, come on over here. Come on, you can go in the house. I got the snakes. I'll hold them. And I'm like, no. So the other sisters, they went over there into the house, and the brother that and the white dude that was driving the car, he goes into the house and they scavenging and shit and they finding artifacts and shit. And I'm like, bitch, I say, you see that house over there with all those spiders around it? Because it was a house covered in spiders. I say, I'll take that one. I say, but y'all take the one with the snake. I'll take the house with the spiders. So cool. So they finding all these great beneficial artifacts that's going to benefit them in life and in the waking world and just help our spiritual community thrive and grow. So I go and I say, dude, I'm driving because, I ain't trying to fuck off here. I'm trying to get away from this to get to the next house where I'm not afraid. So as we're about to get in the house, get in the car, the white girl makes a joke along with the two black sisters, and she makes a joke. She's like, let me bring some of this snake skin with me and we'll throw it on him and scare his ass to death. Like, we'll have some fun with him. Now the white guy that was with them say, no, why would you do that? Why would you spook him out? And get this shit, why would you spook him out knowing he's the one that know the way? Like, why would you fuck with his head like that? Are you stupid? And he was defending me. So then the other people like, it's just a joke. We weren't gonna do it. So I saw some sneaking some of the snake skin in their pocket and a baby snake by like this in their pocket. And I said, dude, and I'm like, hey, dude, they got the snake in the purse. Go get the bitch purse. I say, my mama taught me never to go in a woman purse. So he was a savage. He just go back there and strip the purse open, dump out, and he dump out like 3 or 4 little baby snakes. And he was like, you need to get the fuck out of here. You can't get back in this van. You're gonna scare the main man. And so we sunk the girl walking up the road. So now she's walking towards the house with the spider. Cause we done zoomed past her ass in the truck, and I'm looking out the window like, trying to scare me. I don't fuck with snake. So That was like a part of the dream. Now we get to the house with the spiders. The house is covered in spider webs. Now everybody else is afraid to go in the house. And I'm looking at them like, dude, you're crazy. Go in the fucking house. It's a spider. What? I say, the spiders are small. They can't do nothing. So I go in the house, I get my little machete, my little survival machete, and I'm cutting down the spider webs. I go in the house, and now I'm finding all artifacts and stuff. But here is the fucking thing, people. The artifacts that I was finding, I had no personal use for them. They didn't resonate with my energy. They didn't resonate with my lifestyle. They didn't resonate with anything going on me. Every trinket and totem and item I found resonated with other people. So I'm stuffing all these artifacts and spiritual survival mechanisms in this bag and shit. And I say, well, Sarah gonna love this. Cam gonna love this. Pinky gonna love this. I'm sitting up there saying all that type of shit there. So as I get ready to go out the house, lo and behold, the same white girl pops up in front of me. And when she pops up in front of me, she opens her hand and she has a little baby snake coiled there. And I'm like, the fuck you gonna do with that? And she was like, I was meaning to scare you, and I'm still gonna follow my mission. I'm still gonna fuck with you. That's the job. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna fuck with you. So I'm like, are you afraid of spiders? She like, yeah, I'm terrified. So I pull out a spider, and I say, well, I'm gonna scare you too, bitch. You know? And she like, oh, that spider is too small for me to be afraid of. It needs to be that big spider, you know, like the one behind you. So I turn around. Son of a bitch. The spider was about 8 feet fucking tall, man. It was a huge. And she like, well, I'm gonna throw this snake down right here and let you cry and scream and laugh, and I'm running, and you can deal with the snake and the spider. So I'm sitting out there spooked out. So I'm like, damn, how the fuck I supposed to live off of this? You got a snake by the front door, you got a spider by the back door. I said, I'm fucked up. God help me. So as I said, I'm fucked up. God help me. All of a sudden, another black dude that I'd never seen it before, he was 10 times my size, swings through the fucking window like Terminator, gets over there, grabs the snake, and beats up the fucking spider, literally escorts me out the door. Like, grab me by the arm and like, come on, let's go, I got your brother. And walks me out the door. Everybody's surprised. He picks up my bag, he carries my bag to the van and everything. And I'm like, who are you? He say, I'm survival. He said he was survival. He didn't say he was my cousin. He didn't say he was my guardian angel, my spirit guy. He said, I'm survival. Now, the dream may not make sense to you guys. I'm just telling you how I go. So after he said I'm survival, so now I'm scared, shitless. And I'm so scared I gotta take a piss. So I said, shit, I gotta pee. But I'm not going back in the house to use the bathroom. So, you know, do what brothers do. I go over there, you know, on the side of a building, whip the bitch on out, and I begin to pee. So now I'm like, dude, you're in the bed, sleep. You're gonna piss in your bed. You're gonna piss your bed. I say, cause I'm telling myself, if you piss in a dream, you're gonna piss in real life. That's just what I was taught. So I couldn't help myself, so I'm pissing in the dream. So I'm like, man, all in the dream, I know I'm dreaming. I said, my bed gonna be fucked up, man. It's a fly bed too. I'm just tripping. So I instantly, like 4 o'clock, after I get through pissing and shit, clean the bed, I wake up and I pull the covers back on. And there's no piss in the bed. But my bladder feels completely empty from the dream, like I relieved myself. So I was like, well, what is going on, man? I say, the laws of physics and shit ain't working. So I say, okay. So I went and drank some more water and I went back to sleep. I'm crashing. I go back to sleep. I start the same dream over again. But this time, the white girl is not trying to scare me with the snake. She is literally doing her job, trying to leave the pathway open so I can go in the house and the snakes can't fuck with me. Same thing when it came to the house with the spiders. Now, I don't have to go in the house and cut down the wells with the spider because survival, keep in mind, I've never seen this guy in my life. Survival has already went into the house and cut down the spider webs and took care of the 8-foot spider. So I'm like, damn, is it a breeze like that? So now we got all these trinkets and everything in the van. We are splitting them up like, hey, this resonate with you. So after everybody resonated, got the stuff that they resonated with their household, that like their covenant, their household was gonna resonate with, I ended up with nothing. I got nothing. So I'm like, well, none of this shit resonate with me. So I say we'll go get it on the next run somewhere else. Now, as we get in the van and we go to drive down the road, this is where it really gets kind of emotional for me. I get in the van and we drive down the road. Now I see a little boy. Now I know who this little boy is. This little boy is me. And it's like, and believe it or not, as a little kid, my family never took pictures. Well, they took pictures, but they never kept them in photo albums and shit. So when I see people posting their old family photos on Facebook and Instagram, I love watching those little things because I feel it's blessed. Because my family was so savage and ratchet. You know, they took them, printed them out. The old photo books are long gone. So there's like two pictures of me when I was about 6, 7 years old that I remember how I looked. One of them I was eating a fucking chicken drumstick, and the other one I was hugging my auntie Deborah. Those are only two kid pictures I got of me. Everything else is 14, 15 on up, right? So I'm driving up the van up the road and I see the little boy. And the little boy is on the side of the road and he's still looking all tattered, dirty, no shoes, same clothes from in the picture. So I know this little boy is me. So I instantly stop the van, jump out, and I run over there and I grab the little boy and I give him the biggest hug. And I'm like, what are you doing here? There's no adults, there's no protection. How have you been doing, man? And he said, I got protection. He said, survival been for helping me. I say, survival? I said, where I heard that name from? And lo and behold, come around the corner is the giant motherfucking dude who was clearing the pathway for me. And he told me, what's your name? He said, survival. So survival has been helping my younger self all these years to get up here. All the trauma, all the abuse, all the madness. And when I feel like I've been attacked or I'm in fear, survival kicks in. I never got to see survival in my life, but survival kicked in, and survival has been helping that little boy who was abandoned by his mom and his parents all those years. Now, how does that relate to our ancestor reading today? So today we're going to talk about those ancestors who only thing they knew how to do is survive, people. Is survive. From scavenging, from lying, from stealing, from making it happen, rubbing two nickels together to get a dollar. We're going to talk about those ancestor energies that taught us how to survive. This could be emotionally, this could be mentally, this could be physically. Because I had nothing to guide me or protect me in the spiritual realm where we were collecting all these artifacts. The only thing I had was my wits and my survival. And the survival is something outside of myself from what I was seeing. Now, survival can be something outside of yourself. But it's that one thing that kick in that makes you understand that everything around you, all your issues, your troubles, all your fuck shit can be handled and maintained if you give it over to survival. If you give in to your spiritual survival mechanism, that you can basically overcome everything. I was afraid of snakes. I was afraid of the house with all the giant spiders. Survival came and cleared that bitch for me. I was feeling lonely, like I wasn't going to have anything to take back to help protect myself from all the artifacts and trinkets everybody found. Survival gave me myself, told me that's all I need. So why not give that energy to that, give some energy to the energy ancestor inside of you that helps you survive all your bullshit. The bullshit that you do not put yourself in, and the bullshit that you do put yourself into. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I told you to dream because it's relevant. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? There you go, Ella. Survival is like a mother's love. Survival is like a father's action. Survival is a child's protecting their parents. Survival is your grandmama cooking even though her knees and shit hurt. Survival is that motherfucker that's gonna go out there and take out everything that's fucking with you so that you and your family can live and sleep easy. So let's give some energy to our ancestors who help us survive. You got people with bullshit every day. They go home to a man or woman who don't fucking love them, who just can't stand their fucking guts and just with them because they're operating out of survival. Their survival spirit is keeping them there because they got a comfortable lifestyle. The man or the woman that's in a loveless marriage, their survival spirit keeping them there because they don't want to go out there and catch a disease or do nothing stupid or don't want to get hurt. And let's say survival when you operate out of love. Survival keeps you with your fucking loved ones so you don't go out there and fuck up and hurt somebody. Or that person don't end up hurting you, because some people got some crazy mates. Bitch, you cheat on me, you're dead. Versus leaving. So we don't think survival enough. We look at survival and think it's ourselves. But that dream told me that survival has nothing to do with us. Survival has everything to do with other energies, with the outside energy that comes in and encompasses us and takes over our circumstances, situations. Now, if we're going to look at survival as an ancestor energy, let's look at it. Survival as an ancestor energy. He didn't give me a name. He said he was survival. I'm going to chalk him up to my ancestors because he was protecting that hurt little boy that nobody gave a fuck about for 44 years. He protected me. I'll be 44 this year. He showed himself to me finally. Hell of a man. 10 times bigger than me. Wrestled the snake and killed the spider. Bitch, you are God in that case. Because, baby, we ain't doing none of that shit over here. I will pay you to kill it. I will call the pest control. Get it, man. It's there. The whole house yours until that bitch is gone. I'm learning how to get my fear over. I go to the pet store and rub one just about every day. I'm like on my 7th month of doing that. I still can't grab it. But I'm getting close. But yeah, so that ancestor energy right there is something I think we need to give a lot of respect to, a lot of credit to, because we often like just fuck that ancestor energy over. Oh, I do this shit because I can. I'm operating on my own instincts. That's a whole different ancestor energy, people. You see what I'm doing here, right? With all these ancestor prayers, I'm letting you know that your ancestors don't, when they pass, they don't be pig people. And this is a big secret, the ancestor prayer, ancestor worship. They don't be people sitting in the wings. They be the energy or the embodiment of that emotion, that feeling, that error. That what sits inside of you. And that's where you learn. That's why you can say, hey, teach me how to cook, ancestor. Teach me how to speak a different language. If it's in them to teach you how to speak a different language, they're going to come up intelligence and teach you. They're going to teach you how to cook. They're going to come up and they're going to show you how to cook, how to do anything you want. So we're not sitting with a bunch of people inside of us. We sit with a bunch of experiences and emotions inside of us that we can tap into to get to the next level. At this point in my life, I need survival. I need to learn how to survive. I need to contact my survival ancestor and say, hey, the world is changing. Our bank accounts are getting destroyed. They're taking away our food sources. Our women and men are not liking each other anymore. You know, hell, we're not liking each other as a human race anymore. Everything is going to go to pot very soon. Bitches giving us timelines of 8 to 9 weeks. And we're sitting up here still thinking everything is hunky-dory and cool. When the whole thing about survival, what that dream told me, we're going to have to pair with our counterparts in order to beat this shit. We're going to have to pair with people of different races. Some may not understand our fears, our desires, our hopes, but at the end of the day, we're all trying to survive. You have a survival mechanism. I have a survival mechanism. You have a survival trigger. I have a survival trigger. And this is where I'm going with this, right? So that type of energy we need to pray for. Because I'm so grateful and thankful. And by the way, even though I pissed in that dream and cleared my bladder, I didn't pee in my bed. My bed bone dry. So that myth has been dispelled. That if you pee in your sleep, you piss the bed. That's been dispelled. So people who urinate in the bed, they just lazy and don't want to go to the bathroom. They're like, fuck it all. Because I just proved that shit. But do y'all guys understand what I'm talking about survival? I want to play. Do y'all understand when I talk about survival here? That's the ancestor energy we're on today. And I think that's the ancestor energy we need to be on for a long time until we learn how to master these tactics. People, it seems like it's going back to the Stone Age. We're going to have to learn how to kill chickens with our hands and shit. I don't like that. Oh, excuse me. I don't like that shit, wringing a chicken neck and shit. Going to have to kill a goat in a hog, man, and got to shoot it in the back of the head when it can't look at you, kill it, or else the meat go bad. I was learning all that shit. I'm like, the fuck? But I think this is how we're going to have to do stuff. And that, in my spirit of survival, gave me myself back as a kid. And it told me that I'm going to have to learn how to survive, people. You guys are going to have to learn how to survive. Because that's the only way we're going to get to the next level to where we can support ourselves and support our family. So when we call on our ancestor powers, our ancestor energy, we need to be calling on the ones who survive. Now, everybody know of that one ancestor, no matter what it took, they will get the job done. You call them. Don't call them and say you need this and that. Because by the end of the night, you're going to have it. How you got it? Don't ask questions. It's there. You leave the house and you're hungry, your kid's hungry, you leave the house, come back, your kids got bologna and cheese sandwiches and macaroni noodles, everything else. How mama got this? Don't worry about it. Mama operating off of survival. Daddy, how you fed the whole house? Don't worry about it. Dad operating off of survival. That means if you have to beg, steal, borrow, shoot, rob, kill, whatever, it's survival. That energy right there gets a bad rap. They call it desperate. They call it desperate. That's a trigger for it. I get it. I want to get land and let the soul tribe live on that bitch. I told you, everybody on that bitch is gonna be the town of Botswana, and all the women gonna be Botswana. The town of Botswana. Everybody. That was a bad joke, man. That was a horrible one. Y'all need a Botswana retreat. Oh my God, dude, I'm sick and twisted, man. But yeah. But yeah, serious talk. We need to start praying to that ancestor of survival. It has gotten you and everybody else. Our town name would be Mr. Sexy Man. Oh boy, you're gonna get some shady characters coming up there to see me now. But yeah, we need to pray to that ancestor energy that's all about survival, people. And I mean, and the thing I like about survival energy from what I saw in that dream, it was no judgment. It was no judgment at all. Oh, don't mind me. I did not get any rest last night. I am operating off about 3-4 hours of sleep. Pure steam here. Mara Smith, what's going on? So, again, when we come to talking about survival energy in the form of an ancestor energy, ancestor prayer, this doesn't need to be shamed. So, so I'm going to start with the women and I'll do one for the men. So, ladies, you've heard people use what you got to get what you want. You know, make sure them babies fed, make sure you got a roof over your head, all that stuff there. Oh yeah, y'all please hit that like button. Thank you, Divine Nubian Goddess. Y'all, if y'all watching, hit the like button. If y'all new, subscribe to the channel. You know, leave a comment. Hopefully positive, but a negative one is cool too. But yeah, get them likes up for me, y'all. But so when it comes to the women, and I know how everybody say you have to do whatever it is that you got to do to make sure things happen. Again, man, listen, I'm so tired, y'all. I do apologize. This is not spirit. This is just a man that didn't get no sleep. So, like, when it come down to it, and women, you had to do what you had to do to make sure your family get fed. And then when some people don't understand how that work, they like to judge. Like, there's some moms out there that done did some shit for their children, and the children just do not understand. And they like, oh mom, you was whoring. Oh mom, you didn't give a fuck. You was never home. But your lights never went off. You never missed a goddamn meal. And I haven't worked in 10 damn years. And you always got your school work done. You graduated high school, however, in college. But you want to hate me for it. Same thing with the fathers. Dad not coming home at night, working late hours. Dad sitting up there, done lost his life defending the family from a burglar or a robber. And people end up hating the dad for that. You know, we're operating out of survival. Now imagine if you asked those ancestor energies who suffered those atrocities, those hatred, those malintent, those bad thoughts, who knew they was doing nothing but good for the knowing they were doing good for the greater good of the family, the offspring, the lineage. Now imagine you had a hard point in your life and you say, hey, I just want to give up. I don't know what I'm going to do. My bills need to be paid. My relationship on the fucking rocks. My child is out there in the street hooking and horn. My son is gang banging. All this shit. I don't know what to do. I can't handle this. You're not going to pray to Jesus to come change him because you've been praying to Jesus not for him or her to get to that situation in the first place. What you're going to do, you're going to pray to your ancestor of survival. You're going to pray your ancestor to protect that person, that man, that woman, that child, that lady, while they out there in those streets, and give them good sense. Give them good sense that they don't get fucked up. Protect your heart that you don't do nothing stupid in effort trying to aid them. You follow me? Because as parents, loved ones, relatives, we'll go all out for ours. We will go the fuck all in, go all out, do whatever it is we got to do to make sure and maintain that our shit is going to be cool. It's ingrained in us. But you have to understand that calling upon your ancestor energy of survival is a no judgment, no matter your situation. I don't give a damn if it's the simple fact that you just want to sit up there and eat an ice cream cone, and that ice cream cone will make your day, make you feel good. And a bitch is not allowing you to eat that ice cream cone. You call upon that ancestor energy of survival. Listen, ancestor, I am about to motherfucking snap if I don't just lick on this ice cream cone. Could you correct this situation inside and outward? Use whatever energy, but goddamn it, if I don't get my ice cream cone by 3:30 p.m., I'm gonna fucking lose it. All your shit will start changing. You will get stronger, better, faster. You'll start working faster on your job. You'll start doing shit when you get off. You'll come up with shit in your mind, how you can manipulate the strings in your favor in order to get you to that destination. And then you got your ice cream. And I'm telling you something so small as that because right now, people, we have something that we're facing so big. We have facing that people don't like us for no fucking reason. We have shit where people like us too much and they don't know how to back the fuck off or calm the fuck down. We got people that don't like our children. We got people that don't like our fucking skin color. We got people that don't like our lifestyles, okay? And this is time for us to operate off of survival. So our senses need to be 10 times heightened. Our ideologies need to be on guard, on point. Now, that don't mean that you cannot enjoy your life. That don't mean that you cannot enjoy a walk on the beach, or walk at the park, or a jog in the goddamn uh, park or so, or up the road. It means that you need to be aware that danger is present, and you need to make sure you have your ancestor energy of survival guiding you. Again, I'm not telling you to sit up there and call upon Jesus to help you, because we've been doing it too long. We've been doing it too long. Maybe we ain't calling his name right. I don't fucking know. They only told me the name was Jesus. Maybe the archetype and the ideal is correct. I don't know. Only thing I know is that if I call upon my ancestor of any form of energy that I need, I know they existed, they was here, they can do what the fuck they gotta do, and they can assist me if I listen. Y'all know my saying. I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a god any day. This is another piece of that ancestor, that we are making those ancestor energies whole. Survival is where it's at, people. At this point in the game, we need to survive at all costs. We need to survive for our family. We need to survive for our offspring. Hell, I even read somewhere where we won't be able to reproduce, like our children's children won't be able to reproduce kids, let alone the kids that's under us, 25 and down. They don't even want babies. You don't know how many people I done heard say, I don't want no children, I ain't having no kid, I'd rather chill. All this semen and embryos and eggs between your legs, and y'all don't want to have a baby? What about the grandparents? What about your mom and dad? Don't you think they want to raise a grandbaby? They want the joy of spoiling the fucking kid rotten and sending the kid back to you to get on your goddamn nerve. Like, I mean, but these kids aren't having babies, and it's by choice. Then they done came up and did some designer fucking drug somewhere, and now you can't have babies. And then everybody gonna have that motherly clock and that clock ticking, and no baby's gonna be born. Know what they just did? They just cut off our ancestor bloodline. They just cut it off. If you don't think the ancestors are coming to tell us we need to fight for it, that's why everybody is waking up. That's why everybody's becoming woke. That's why people are becoming conscious. Hell, even our Caucasian counterparts, they sitting up there talking about critical race theory and survival of the white race theory and however that shit go, because it's waking up. This shit is not just for one culture. This shit is to eliminate people. And our ancestors ain't going for it. Granted, they took it to a different level. We taking it to the point where we always had it. We need to survive in order for a better future. Now they're in this thing. We need to survive in order for a better future. Asia is now allowing people to have more than two child. We need to survive in order for a better future. So everybody is operating off of survival. But why ain't nobody tap into survivor energy yet? We're operating off of survival. But why haven't nobody praised survivor energy yet? Why we don't go in our closet, get down on our knees, and pray to our motherfucking selves that we survive this next encounter? We always praying for an outside source to come and help us. We pray for an outside source to come and heal us. We pray for an outside source to do everything. So, if you're going through an affliction, and you say, hey, survival, I don't want to die. I need to survive. I need to survive this cancer. Listen to me good now. I need to survive this cancer. Do you know your mind start coming up with all ideas, which roots, which plants, which vegetables, what diet, what dish that you need to be on? And you get it in your fucking head. That's survival. That's survival ancestor energy, right? And then you start curing yourself. And people that thought your ass should be dead 10, 13, 15 years ago, you're still around kicking and living. It's survival, people. I can't take this man no more. He gonna make me bust his head open. I can't take it. I can't take it. And then you wind up 30 years in the same marriage, same household, same relationship, and you wonder how you couldn't fucking take it 30 years ago. Survival kicked in, people. Thank that ancestor. Because if you would have left that man or that woman alone back then, you don't know how shit would have been. Shit could have been 10 times worse for you. Shit could have been hard as fuck. I'm telling you some good shit here. At the end of the day, we need to have a whole ancestor with us. We need to have a whole ancestor to which we can tap into, utilize that energy for whatever purpose we want. And then we won't need God or gods. We'll need our fucking selves. And when we need ourselves, we can help each other better. Oh, God got him. No, God don't got him. That's your brother. That's your sister. You got him. You get him. You help him. Am I making sense? Did I go over y'all head? Did I get on a rant? I'm telling you, man, this is how it works. That saying is so true. To have a whole ancestor and a piece of a God, that ancestor is you. You got the whole fucking thing, but yet alone than a fraction of a God that you gotta beg to help you when you can help yourself, operating off of survival. I'm telling you, people, we gotta wake up and get smarter. The biggest con they gave us was saying something is outside of us, waiting on us to do what we gotta do for us. I look in the mirror, I don't think I see me. I look up in the sky, I see a cloud in a blue goddamn earth, a blue dome or something, however that shit go. I look at the ground, I see dirt, grass, trees. But when I pray and I close my eyes, I don't imagine nobody, I see myself. What that let you know? I see myself, then I see my mama, I see my daddy, I see my grandmama, and I imagine, then my imagination kick in, and I imagine how my great grandma look, I imagine how my great granddaddy look, I imagine how they would be. That's letting you know we are talking to ourselves, and we are going back in time to the one that can latch on to the thought process and the memory or the issue that we have, and we could bring that ancestor energy forward and make it work in relationships and everything. Self-love, everything. But right now we're operating off of survival, people. And this is what it is, a survival time, a survival mechanism. We can't stand the ground each other walk on. We hate each other so fucking much that we won't accept help from people who trying to help us. Unfucking real. We sit up there and we talk bad about each other and we hate just the idea of someone, and that person never did shit to us wrong. We just don't like the simple fact that somebody else said something wrong to us, or that person have a friend that don't like you, and your friend don't like a friend, and your friend don't like a friend. So now you hate that person. Now that person is operating off of survival, and that person's survival spirit is saying, this bitch got it out for you. Defend. And now you wondering why, and I'm finna hit you hard, and if I step on your toes, people, oh well. Because you got to learn. That person's survival energy that you can't stand, that you hate, kicks in for them. And you wonder why shit is going wrong in your life. You wonder why you just having such a hard time. It's because their energy is operating to help their ass survive. Help them survive your anger, your issue. Vice versa. And now you got two survival energies clashing with each other on two personalities, two planes, to all of this, and you saying, hey, a bitch got a spell on me. A bitch just hate me and want to tear my life down. A bitch got this going on. No, no, no. You didn't show that person love, kindness, and affection. So you caused their survival energy to kick in and come around them and engulf them. And keep in mind, their energy love them because their energy, it needs to be fed by them. So they're going to do everything to make them survive. Just like yours do. You wonder why some serial killers get away so long? It's the survival energy. You wonder why some dope boys live out their days old, survival energy. You wonder why mass murderers go to prison and don't get shot down and killed. It's survival energy. And then you look at somebody like a unarmed black man running, fleeing, get gunned down for no reason. That wasn't survival energy, that was fear. Survival energy is, hey, bitch, I'm gonna survive at any cost. So I'm gonna take it to their ass. I'm gonna put my hands up and surrender. Or when they get close, I'm gonna snap their goddamn neck and take the fuck off then. That type of shit. I'm not advocating for violence. God knows I'm not. I'm just giving you scenarios of how my brain works. So anytime you sit up there and you hate somebody for some whatever reason, and you feel like doing that person harm, you have intent and malice in your heart, that energy is gonna go their way, and their survival gonna kick in. And when their survival kick in, don't be surprised if some shit start falling down in your house, because their survival is trying to distract you from fucking with them. Vice versa. I don't know if I'm making sense to you ass now. I probably done lost you. I probably done lost y'all. But I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. So right now, people, I'm operating off of survival. If you come for me, trust me, I'm sending some shit your way. If you show me love, God damn it, I'm gonna show you all the love I got inside of me, because that's survival there. The more I show you love, the better I'm gonna be loved, the better I'm gonna feel. But if you hate me and you want it, I'm praying that all my survival energy come and tear your ass up. I ain't gotta go to the dollar store and waste $1 on a candle to put a hex on you. That's not about it. That's not survival, that's revenge. I want the natural energies of the universe to destroy your ass. And when they say, listen, boss, I'm tired, you kick in, now it's time for you to get a little bit of revenge. Then, boy, you get your candle and your birds and whatever and get to work on their ass in a pot. KB says, what about taking your energy back? Oh, excuse me, KB, I'm not, this not spirit, god damn it, I'm tired. So KB, when you talk about taking your power back, this is something that I've heard, and I'm so glad you spoke on this. I don't think neither one of us, I don't think nobody should focus on taking their power back. And here's why. If somebody wronged you or somebody hurt you, when you go and try to take your power back, you're validating the simple fact that you was hurt or you was fucked over. And when you validate it, you still got to process it. And you're not going to process it in that moment. So taking your power back is kind of like sticking your hand in the fire. So in other words, than saying I need to take my power back, tell yourself, I got a lot. What you took from me was shit. What you took from me was a minute fucking piece of something. You can have it. Bitch, I got 10 times more. You took that shit. Matter of fact, you took the worst part of me. You made me stronger. You helped me get in contact with something. It's the way we look at it. But if we say, I need to go over there and take my power back, now you're finna get into conflict. And again, you're gonna operate off of those two surviving energies. His or her survival energy versus your survival energy. When you could say, shh, bitch, you just took a little piece. I tell a lot of people that. I'm like, listen, okay, you hurt me, cool. I'm in pain, cool, you got me. You did it, you did that. But I'm a battery. Bitch, I never deplenish. So that what you took from me, savor the motherfucking flavor, because you'll never get to taste that energy again. I'm the real deal. And I look at it like that. So all what they took, do you think I need to go over there and fuck with that person? That person can live out their days feeling they got over. That person can live out their days knowing the fuck that they just won whatever, stole whatever, fuck whoever. But at the end of the day, you don't got me anymore in your life. You don't got the source. You don't got the joy to give. So don't sit up there and worry about taking your power back. That's revenge. Give that person that shit. Let them feast off it, enjoy it. Move the fuck on. Go to a whole nother realm. Go to a whole nother circle of people. Leave that shit where it's at. You're better off. I don't know if I'm making any sense to you, but you got to understand, it's all about how you process it. Because the last thing you want is your spiritual your spirit of survival to be going over there trying to rectify some shit that happened to you. And a bitch don't apologize genuinely, because if you have to bring it up to them in order for them to apologize, then it wasn't in their heart. So now, what? Wasting time. And that's on any level. Relationship, stealing your money, beating your ass, sexual assault. Bitch, you got it. You can't get it again. You hurt me. You can't hurt me again. I'm not finna lay in this bed depressed, fucked up, sad. Why? Miss out on life because you fucked over yourself? Because you lost? You lost a good person. You lost the right. I mean, you lost an ally. You lost the best thing on the fucking planet. Because you wanted to show your ass and you got in your feelings and you didn't value who the fuck I was. Keep that little bit of power. Keep it. Matter of fact, keep my anger. One person said, "Oh, every time you get angry at somebody, that lets you know that person got a piece to control you." Well, they can have it because I got a lot more motherfucking anger inside of me to give to a lot more motherfuckers. That anger will never run out. My joy will never run out. My happiness, my love, it'll never run out. I got more to give, so take it. Control that piece of me. Thank you. Listen, we gonna heal this shit. We gonna stop being so petty. I know I'm petty, and my barren petty too. We gonna just put the pettiness where it need to be in joking form. Coco Shante. That's right. M.E. Wilder, it is deep. So everybody, y'all ready for this prayer? KB, did that answer your question? I know I went on a little rant, right? I'm just happy I didn't piss my bed in that dream. Because, boy, I cleaned that bladder out. So y'all just don't know. I proved some shit wrong. So every time my cousin pissed in the bed next to me, the bitch wasn't having a dream he was pissing. That because he was too lazy to go to the toilet. And grandma should have beat his ass. Oh, we gonna pray for the petty ancestors next week. I already got it wrote down on the board. Petty, 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 boy. I can't wait for that one. Lord have mercy. Y'all probably gonna be laughing. Y'all gonna be like, man, let me tune out this shit. Barren bullshit. I'm petty. And my Baron petty too. Did you have a toilet dream earlier with a twin universe? I did. And I ain't crap in the bed. Look at y'all. Y'all be listening to the Baron. Y'all be listening to me. Listen, I'm gonna be one of the pettiest motherfucking ancestors. I can't wait to get old so I can bitch. And when I say bitch, I'm gonna be bitching for no reason. Everything gonna make me mad, even if the shit is going right. Finally did something right. Shit, remember when you was young, you ain't do a goddamn thing. I can't wait to bitch. I think old people get every right to bitch, bitch, bitch. God damn it, bitch. I'm gonna laugh with you while you bitch, and I'm gonna make you chuckle and carry it on. I'm gonna extend your life for it. Bitch with me. I'm gonna bitch with you. I'm gonna bring up shit so you can bitch. Let them bitch. They done held in their anger and shit all these years. And now that they old, they ain't got nothing to prove to no fucking body. Like, get it out. Get that shit out your soul. Wait. Unburden your shit. If you see a midget kicking a rock, why is he doing that? Bitch about it. Listen, y'all don't know. I make my my old people around me, they love me. Man, you stupid. I'm not stupid. I say, so tell me why that boy got his pants all the way to his knees. He shouldn't even put them on. God damn it, I know, right? Yeah, let's talk about it. And just go to bitching and laughing, eating pork rinds and drinking beer. I'm fun to hang out with y'all. I'm fine. But not for vegans, because I'm going to eat pork rinds. So, the vegans may not like me too much. Y'all can hang around me without eating, though, vegans. But if you ain't a vegan, some beer, some pork rind, we gonna talk some shit and we gonna pick at everybody. But let me get up here and do this prayer so I can let y'all get y'all day started. I miss my grandma too, and my granddaddy. Fun fact, my granddaddy nickname for me So my grandma nickname for me was Big Thick Nigga. She used to always be like, "They go my big thick nigga." Love when that lady said that to me. My granddaddy nickname for me was, "What's up, old Boca Stroke?" Don't know what he mean. Like, "They go Boca Stroke, y'all, Boca Stroke." So I was just playing. I was calling my son Boca Stroke the other day. I say Boca Stroke. You talking about? That's what them girls call me. I'm like, "Shut up, you clown. you my boy. You ain't got no girls. You just a chump." So I just had y'all just brought up a memory of my granddaddy. Boca Stroke. That's my man. All right. Tarisa. Terracita. All right, y'all. Let me get right here. I was the prissy helper. They be having some names for us, man. The prissy helper. Lord have mercy. The prissy helper. Get over here, you prissy helper. Oh my God. But hey, before I get to praying, I gotta say one thing. The best nickname we ever gave one of our relatives. He was a quadriplegic. He couldn't move from, I think, the waist down because he was in that chair. So we don't know. The best nickname they ever gave him is Stiff. Look at Stiff over there causing trouble. And boy, that was that. Now that I'm grown, that's a fucked up name. But we didn't even joke about it. We just grew up thinking that was his name. His family gave him that name, and until we got to like 18, 19, we didn't even know the man was paralyzed. We didn't know what it was. And he answered to it. Like, "Stiff, come here." And he'll roll his ass over there with a little electric chair and shit. And he'll eat, he'll talk shit, smoke pot, talk about the women. We didn't know. And he was stiff out there making trouble. And now that I'm grown and now that Stiff ain't here no more, man, I miss Stiff like a motherfucker. Cause Stiff didn't give a fuck. Stiff, and when they put those electric motors that you put on bikes, he hooked that bitch to that little wheelchair. Stiff wasn't shit to be fucked up with. Boy, Stiff would be down Colonial Drive on Pine Hills Road doing about 30 in the bike lane. Stiff ain't here no more. God rest Stiff soul. Now that's a funny ancestor, y'all. If boy, you could call Stiff ass up to the pot, Stiff didn't give a fuck. He'll be have a cup in one hand and be zipping on that bitch in the other. I'm my nigga Stiff. Big blessing Stiff. That's my nigga, boy. I'm gonna look for some pictures on Stiff. See that can I go to my auntie and page. See that got pictures of Stiff. A no neck Willie. Willie literally had no neck. Yeah, you didn't understand why they were calling people like that, man, until you got grown. They like, oh, they pick it out of affliction. But y'all, let me get on here. I'm feeling better, y'all. I gotta get my energy together. Let's pray. Everybody, y'all pray with me here now. I want y'all to say your own version of your own prayers, but the same prayer is gonna be about survival, okay? Oh, heavenly source, where all life comes from, the spark, whatever you want to call yourself. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be here, giving us strength, mercy, allowing us to evolve and to prosper in the way that we need to, the way that you see fit to get ourselves enlightened. Thank you. Grant me an audience with my Baron, so that I may communicate with him properly and he me. Oh, Baron, my friend, my guide. You're always there for me. You keep me straight. You keep me protected. You give me whatever I want. And you give the people around who cares enough to understand you and worship you, or praise you, or just love you what they want. I want to thank you for being you. I want to thank you for just always standing in the gap for us from God and humanity. Thank you so much. Grant me an audience and everybody here, an audience with their ancestors. Mainly the ancestors of survival. Every last one on down the lineage who understood what survival was, whether that put them in a bad light or a good light. Grant us an audience Put a shield and a barrier up that they may not fuck with our days until we call on them. Give them a portion of my energy and a portion of the energy of the people who wish for their ancestors of survival to have. Only if they wish it. They have to say it out their mind because this is survival. Grant me an audience that they may hear me. Oh, ancestors of survival, I cannot thank you enough. You have brought us from so far. You have brought us out of the jaws and the clutches of terror. Merciless people. People that wish to do us harm. People who throw magical spells and hide their hand. People who sit up there and wish to take our lives, take our freedoms, take our babies, just take our sanity. Thank you so much for giving us the insight, the intelligence, the courage and the strength to go forward, to move forward, to be better, stronger, faster, to outwit our assailants, our opponents, to learn knowledge and skills and tactics that's going to help us get to the next generation, that's going to help our generation get to the next generation, that we're going to be able to teach a nation. I want to thank you, ancestors of survival, for teaching us how to love one another, how to respect one another, let alone and how to chastise one another when we need it. The verbal chastising and that physical ass whooping that sometimes had to come our way via friends, family, and parents. Thank you for that, because you told us that I recognize your energy and I recognize your power and I recognize your just beauty in it all. Continue to support us in this time of need and this day and age when everything is being destroyed, our money is being taken away, our food sources are being redirected, our water is going to be scarce. I know the pending danger that could possibly happen. Give us the skill and the will to survive, to carry on. Increase our numbers that we don't fade out and die out and become nothing, a footnote in history. I don't think that the Native American Indians ever prayed to an ancestor of survival, because if they did, I guarantee their population would explode once again. So I'm praying to the ancestors of survival of the Indian people, Native American, Seminoles, Cimarrons, I don't care. Y'all go and help your people to relive, to regain, to recapture their glory. Ancestors of survival, don't just operate off of revenge. Don't just operate off of necessity. Go and strengthen that community again. These are the ones that we're going to need in the coming years. These are the ideologies and the teachings that's going to help us, and don't nobody see it. So I'm asking my ancestors to go and tap into their ancestor energy and give them a little bit of power that they may become better, stronger, faster people. Strengthen my race of people that we may understand what survival means. That is not about just being the best, the baddest, the fastest, the coolest, the cutest. That we need to understand that we need to help out that person who ain't got it. That we need to help that sister out there who needs defending. That we need to help that brother out there who's on his last end because he's losing everything. It's survival. When one fall, we all fall. Let's keep us all lifted up, ancestor spirit. This is survival. I'm begging you, ancestor, tap into every last single one of our souls, our minds, our heart. Teach us the will in the way of survival. We're going to get it by hook or crook, we say in the South. By hook or crook, we going to get it. That's survival. Lay it on our hearts that we going to get whatever we need and desire by hook or crook. Thinking that people don't think it's not robbery or think it's not evil to live, to enjoy life, to be prosperous. Lay it on our heart. Take away all this fucked up teaching from the Christ book that has shackled our brains and our minds and taught us to be complacent sheep. Ancestors of survival, go and break them fucking chains of slavery off our mind and our thought process, off our hearts, and give us a will to live, a desire to grow, a desire to be, and let alone the most important thing in my life and my will and what I'm asking for, give us a sense of community, a sense of people, a sense of pride, and a sense of tribe again. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Everybody, this is crunch time, people. This is so much crunch time. If you don't know that you need that person beside you, if you don't know you need somebody to help you laugh and joke here and now, if you don't know you need somebody to tell you about your ass when your ass get to stinking, if you don't know you need somebody to sit up there and show you a better way than what you've been doing, you're out of your damn mind. And you're going to be part of the problem. You're going to be part of the problem while your children fail, your generation fail. Allow a bitch to tell you where you're going wrong so you can fix it. Allow somebody to show you how to make bread, how to cook, how to grow, how to clean, how to discipline. Allow somebody to get in that brain and that thought process of yours, because that's your survival ancestor energy drawing everything you need to you to better you and to save your family. Because if you do not, people, we destined to fail. And I refuse to let you fail. I refuse to fail you, and I refuse to let you fail. Elder said it, I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a God any day. That prayer even hit different when you're praying to your ancestor, don't it? Oh Lord, if it's in your will, allow me to be prosperous, allow me to get this job. If it's in your will, allow me to just have all the love and affection from my mate. Allow my marriage to work out if it's in your will, versus saying, ancestor survival, I want this dude. I want this chick. Correct that bitch so I can get him, keep him, hold him, love him. Fix him, fix her. How can I fix him or fix her? Hell, how can I fix myself? Sounds a hell of a lot better. Give you a lot of more power about the shit. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. All right, everybody. I'm gonna let you guys go. Hey, tomorrow, one question ancestor reading. So I'm gonna create the link today, and I'm gonna send out the email. I'm gonna try to send out the email. I think Patreon sent it out 10 minutes before. Those of you all who did not get your questions answered last time because we had so many in the thing, please go there once the link is created and put your questions up there for my Patreons only. I got the link where it's only Patreons. In the beginning, I just had it up there and everybody could chime in. I get 200-300 people, and these people weren't even Patreon. They were just people that click on the link. So now I learned how to make it all Patreon. So go up in there, put your thing down, man, and type your question in the thing, because this time I want to get it faster, and I'm just going to be rolling down the chart because I want to make sure I get everybody. That's this Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Excuse me. And I will be playing some Southern Soul music. It is what it is. If you don't like to hear it in the background, I'm sorry. That will get me jamming and grooving. Also, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, go to the Baron premieres. They be lit. The tribe be lit. Get in the comments, talk a little shit, enjoy yourself, have a little fun. Pick at who you pick at. Last time I think Kevin Samuel was in there harassing one of our Soul Tribe members. What's going on, Tawana? She hate when I bring up that man. But yeah. Hey, everybody, come in there and have a little fun. Let us talk a little trash, see what's going on. You get to listen to other people's readings and see everything that Spirit is telling them. See what Spirit writes. See, can you guess what's the next thing? And surprisingly, everybody who listens, they be like, I knew that was it, because we're all connected. We're all connected. So 8:30 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Eastern Time. Every second Saturday of the month on Patreon, I do some form of teaching, esoteric teaching. I just did the Tree of Life. I think I got lost in that thing with you guys because I know what they were showing me and I don't think I explained it good enough, so I'm going to come up with another one. I heard you on 7 times. Jesus Christ. But yeah, y'all come through for the Patreons. Y'all know it'll be a good time. I'll be talking shit. Y'all talk to me. And I do a Q&A right afterwards. Also, last but not the only thing, that the Baron is coming. True Spook. Everybody, thank you. I want to congratulate everybody who watched True Spook, who support that new YouTube channel over there, True Spook, where I tell true stories, true spooky stories that happened throughout my childhood and my adult life here in Central Florida. And last night, I think it was Royal Blue, her wife, made the comment that about the one with the heavy Chevy. She made the comment that everybody saw these cars that I was talking about. So that made me feel good that somebody validated that, okay, that was true. And I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. So these things really did happen. So y'all go over there to True Spook on YouTube. That's my other YouTube channel, and support Sun Goddess. It's not scary. It's just spooky. So it ain't no jump scares or nothing weird like that. It's just shit in the childhood that happened. That's probably happened in your childhood. That probably happened everywhere, and people don't even know it. They missing it until you get older and you can think back. Because this world is so spiritual and esoteric. We be missing a lot of shit. But I'm just remembering, and I'm telling you everything that's going on. I give you location, times, and date. And I want to thank you guys because I made 1,100 subscribers. So I am monetized over there, by the way. So I do a lot of cursing and shit in there, and they monetize the bitch. So amen to that, baby. So yeah, y'all go there and subscribe to the channel, support, share me. There's about 12 videos up. If you just want to go down and just binge watch, they're about 30 minutes long top. So take some time off and just enjoy yourself. Like every last one of them. And again, 100% true stories here in Central Florida. I name names too, dates, times, it don't matter. Those people are either dead or gone or don't watch my YouTube channel, so they'll never trip. Thank you, Royal Blue. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I just want to say I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for supporting me. Go check out my website too. Brick Dust is on sale. That shit is flying off the shelf. I can't keep it. I just had to box up some more. So you guys are buying that Brick Dust. Thank you. I put a lot of work in that. So thank you. Go to the website and look, see if it's something that you like. Book a reading. Buy the Brick Dust. Buy whatever you need. But thank you so much. Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed.